I must have said yes, here we are, and I'm ready for Saturday.
So there was no sort of foul play because you trained with Magnus.
Yeah.
You didn't know he might have been injured in training? Maybe he wasn't there for a training session or two, something in your head?
Not to this extent that he would pull out of the fight. No, I didn't know.
And you said you got phone calls. Were you told afterwards then that Magnus recommended you, your coach recommended you? Well, it's kind of funny that the guy from the same gym steps in for the fight.
No, what I do know is that my manager, Manos Terzitane, we have had a big plan since day one of me being here one day. I also know that this came a bit earlier than expected. He has daily contact with the UFC. Probably one of them gave him a call. I'm here, I showed up, let's do this.
You're riding a 5-fight win streak with the exception of the no contest. Your last loss was to Cathal Pendred in 2011. What have you learned from the Cathal Pendred fight, and what do you think was the reason you lost?
Fighting with urgency. Yeah, I learned a lot from that fight. Not to take anything away from him, he's been on a roll himself. He's a good fighter. I'm more disappointed in that I didn't perform.
Danny Mitchell was also vocal on Twitter that himself and Pendred have both beat you in the past, yet you got the call. Did that motivate you any more in the final weeks of training?
That's actually something, this is the second time I hear it. My focus is on myself. I'm not here to make any excuses or excuse myself for being in the position I'm in. I'm here, and on Saturday I'll show the world that I'm here where I belong.
We hear little bits from outside of Sweden. We've heard that Alexander Gustafsson is a national hero almost at the minute in Sweden after his fight. From someone who's in Sweden all the time, is that true?
National hero, he will be one day. He's on a great path. Although he lost the last fight according to the judges, he showed the world that what he's capable of, and he'll be back stronger. And yeah, it's great to see the rest of Sweden getting behind him and showing support for us as well, who are up and coming.
So he's not quite Zlatan Ibrahimovic yet. He's more Freddie Ljungberg, maybe?
Maybe. It's fair to say he's not Zlatan yet, but he will, and he will pass him.
And finally, if you get through this fight, are you going to look towards maybe fighting in your home country? Because Sweden 2014 is rumoured to be in the first couple of months. A win here would tie in very nicely.
Yeah, I'm focused on Saturday, but of course, ask any fighter who'd love to fight for the UFC in his or her hometown.
And finally, Nicholas, a prediction?
Win, choke, knockout, whatever. I'm looking for the finish.
Excellent. Thank you, Nicholas. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you for covering.